Welcome back to the colony. My name is Pat Clear, and the march of civilization continues ever onwards here in Rimworld for us, despite the days of best attempts at making that not happen. So yeah, we've been doing pretty well right now, and we've been done construction on the wall that's supposed to encase the colony, and a wall of defenses, so we can actually survive the rest of the 2 years. At least that's the plan in theory anyways. I don't know if the game will actually let us get that far. Well, we had a pretty fun advent of ideology. In fact, it was so fun, I wonder who wants to join, Connor. Best at animal, still level 20. You know what, sure. Welcome aboard. Let's see, time, chemical interest, so, and Connor was eaten by a harpedo. Ooh, hey, a 3% gain to the immunity, gain speed, so that's great. Run that one again, please. All hands, prepare for combat. We got hostiles inbound. Let's just set them up over here. Except for the ones that don't have weapons for whatever reason. Let you know, hang out in the, storage facility. I guess that's just your wish. You really need to get a weapon. Yes, please shoot the, claw dummies and not my, turrets. That'd be lovely, for the tribals to do. Yeah, we're dealing with just tribals. Let's be some recurve bows, short bows. More short bows. I mean, yeah. And of course, some great bows. Actually, Pinda, why don't you go over here? And no, yeah, recall the bots. Because I think this is going to be pretty messy. Yep, now the uranium turrets are opening fire. Or maybe this batch of turrets can deal with the, unexpected visitors. And that means, you need to go stand over, by, this building. And not, get in the way of the turrets. Bar, you're going off to intercept that, idiot. Well, Pinda's holding down the fort pretty well. Thankfully. Right, so that one's dealt with. Alright, so I think this side is, cleared out. It's hostiles. Now it's time to deal with this, never mind. They just decided to just leave. Alright. I can live with that. Anyone that I actually want to keep, cats. Fast learner, fast walker, greedy, dormant, nah. Undergrounder. Incapable of dumb labor. Just kind. You know what, I'll take, Faves here. And that's in, 3 hours. So, Pinda. I think that is, your job. Just capture. And then summon on the robots. Alright, Actually, far. Go stabilize, men over here. Everybody else can go home. The real question is what we did, Minov here. So, stabilizing Minov, then capture. Right, so you have, Minov over here now. Convert. And we have a star of 59 out of that patch of dust. And a gift. 19 Placio. Welcome aboard, Zat. Good Wrath. So, yeah. He's finally joined the colony, so that's straight. Let's just get you set up for success in this colony. Fishing goes last. And I guess I need some more, smithing. going on, so that'd be lovely. Well, we fired off a conversion on, Minnow here. So, recruit. And that's a 3% bonus to the movement speed of my Tana, so run that one again, please. And we have a score of 22 from that batch of visitors, and a gift. Bison Wool Kid shirt, normal quality, and Cod Kid pants, normal quality. Okay. Well, I guess we just have a pet tortoise now, so I guess that's something. Well, looks like we got a hostile, Metroid, incoming. And oh yeah, it's gonna be one of those ones that will sit around and wait for us to just join on them with artillery. So I guess that's lovely. I'm taking care of this northern group first. So set for its target, and it's gonna be that War Queen over here. Rather the Diablos. Because I really don't want to deal with that at full strength, so that's what we're gonna be doing. Alright, so that's everybody with their mortar orders. Just going to make sure that it's actually on the Diablos. And then open fire. Now it's injured, sort of. Plus it'll also thin out the crowd, so that's lovely. Well, I guess this batch of Metroids are just joining in on us. And of course then you have this batch of Metroids that are just dealing with, being dealt with by the mass turret fire that we have built. Yep, that's mini gunfire. That's how we win this game. And go in over here. And try not to get into the turret's ways. Well, that takes care of that one. I guess we could just call this northern side just about done. Low off. Why is it always low off? Oh well. They're not in any lethal danger, I'd say. I'm still gonna rescue them, and I think that's gonna be Panda's job. Also, go pick up that minigun first and rescue Lobov. Alright, so that's that side dealt with. And I see the turrets are handling this side pretty well, since most of them are dead. And the Lancer was offline before we could get to it. Oh well, it is what it is. And that takes care of the Metroids. Well, looks like our pet tortoise has a plane now. I'm gonna set it up by the hospital. That should be a sleeping spot. Well, let's just see who's dealing with muscle parasites, and it looks like Witch, Lobov, Zach, Zedrath, Bat, and Bar are all dealing with muscle parasites. And oh yeah, looks like Bar has gone off on an insulting spree. The final straw was supreme expectations. Well, looks like we got a hostile Metroid raid incoming. All combat units prepared to confront the enemy. Lobov. Yeah. I think you're loaded out on miniguns, but you just don't have one as a main weapon, so let's go fix that for you. Everybody else that can fight, that's not incapacitated, go down over here. Oh no, those poor traitors. 7 on Panda. Actually, you go over here. Because I think we might be trying to, find out the Metroid Raider. If the, tribals don't get to it then first. Or the turrets. Yeah, I think the turrets might be, the ones responsible for this raid. Especially since I just put in, some uranium barricades. Off screen. And oh yeah, before I forget, recall the droids. Also, Wish, you don't even have a weapon. Go hang out with Lobov. And Lobov, get down there and support the rest of the troops. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Just shoot the charge lancers, please. And that's the last one. Alright, loot the, mechanoid corpses. And fill in that hole in the wall that just opened up. And let's see if we can rescue some of our, well, guests. Rescue, Zevon. Rescue. Zat, actually just rescue, Lar. And Zetrat, go rescue, Dawn Ooh, hey! Almost 22,000 silver! How convenient! And yeah, that was a 3% bonus to the Metroid shredding efficiency, so... Run that one again, please. And we have a store updated at 9, and a gift! Machine pistol, good quality, okay. And Manov has officially joined the colony. So that's great. And now we're dealing with gutworms. How fun! Pine does that, and Lubov all have, gutworms. Oh yeah, that's a 3% bonus to the melee dodge chance. Run that one again. Well, looks like, Zevon and Zakreth are, getting married. So I probably should, set up a, marriage spot somewhere in this colony. Let's see now. I think in front of this cotton farm, should do the trick. And we got a score of 85 out of that batch, yes, and a gift. 269 silver. Oh boy, Volcanic Winter! How scary! Well, looks like we brought another batch of visitors from the Empire of the Sun. They're afraid to enter my territory for the following reasons. Volcanic Winter! I think I brought the AC, to deal with this. And that's another 3% bonus to the immunity gain speed. Run that one again. All hands report for combat. We've got hostile mechanoids inbound. And yeah, everybody has a main, minigun weapon now, so that's great. So hopefully, they take the hint and go straight for the turrets. Because that'd be the easiest for me. And they are. Wow. Oh yeah, that's right, I forgot. We call all the robots before they, get themselves offline. Oh no, that poor gas. Well, we're gonna lose a turret in spectacular fashion. Even though it's raining. Well, there's one left. Minov. Get out there and rescue, Maker. And now they're all dead. The mechanoids, I mean. So that's great for us. Oh, that's why you're still here, Lear. You need a new spawn. Well, better late than never, right? And to celebrate our epic victory over the, Mech Hive, we had a pretty fun party of truth. In fact, it was so fun, I wonder wants to join. Best at shooting, still over 5. Sure. Tatashi. Chemical interest. Tatashi was eaten by a heart beetle. Well, looks like we got another batch of, visitors from the, treaty. Yeah, afraid to enter my territory for the following reasons of Volcanic Winter. Ensure safety. And I guess they, wanted to take, Lear back with them, so that's great. Well, looks like I wonder wants to join, Pidgap. We have a score of 64 from that batch of visitors, and a gift! 249 silver. Well, that's another 3% bonus to the melee damage factor. Run that one again, please. We have a score of 36 out of that batch, I guess, and a gift! Bolt action rifle normal quality, and return bow normal quality. Oh yeah, it looks like, Zevon and Zakreth are officially married. I could have sworn I put in a marriage spot for this explicit purpose, but oh well, I guess we're just celebrating it now. And we have a score of 40 out of that patch, I guess. And a gift. Quick draw arm. Alright. And it's a modified great bow, if you're wondering what that is. Well, that's a 3% bonus to the toxic resistance for colonists. Well, looks like we brought a Metanoid cluster, paying us a visit. Well, Autonomous, report for active combat duty. We brought hostiles inbound. Of the Metanoid variety. And yeah, I think Wish is just gonna stay in the back line. Also because of the food poisoning. Hold fire. Set first target to that mortar. Then the Metanoids have. Now that everybody has their mortar orders, open fire. Well, they're up. And immediately ran into the turrets, I see. Oh well, I guess the Metanoids didn't have fun dealing with the turrets. Right to all the bots. Well, I think it's high time that the colonists just went in on the Metanoids. Since I think they've been softened up enough. Right, so that's last Met Birther. Zach, just go to the hospital, please. And that takes care of that. Well, I guess Minna up here needs a new set of lungs. Luckily, I brought the lungs for them. And it's just gonna be the emergency robots, tier 2s. And let's see now. And that should do it. Zevon also needs a new right hand. And that's the rocket swarm launcher research completed. And that's the robots intermediate logic research completed. In other words, you can now build a tier 3 robot, so that's great. Well, I guess Lobov here needs a new right lawn. So let's get it one. Salty Tots Fire Lawn, right lawn. And that should do the trick. And Zevon was the one who needed a new hand. So we're just going to install a bionic arm on the right shoulder. With the same team as before. Well, we have a score of 95 out of that batch of visitors, and a gift. One singular advanced opponent. Okay. And that's a 2% bonus to the global word speed. Run that one again, please. We have a score of 97 out of that batch of visitors, and a gift. 9 glitter wound medicine. Well, looks like the volcanic winter finally ended after about 20 days. Well, we can recruit Brennan over here, bureaucrat, crying Gorman. Single passions in shooting, cooking, animals, and intellectual, and a double passion in social. Empty hoppity. Yoink! Welcome aboard, Brennan. And then you have Ninjak over here. Single passions in melee, construction, mining, crafting, and intellectual. Aesthetic, critter happy, and early bird. Empty hoppity, we are going to be, yoinking Ninjak for our own passion. And of course, he pissed out the chief. Autonomous, report to, see over here. We got hostiles inbound. And prepare for combat operations. You two go hide in the production facility, and our robots report to your base stations. Well, the friendlies that showed up are certainly taking the long way here. And Minna is down, along with Pinda. That's not great. And Minna. Oh, they're also coming in from over here. So that's great. And that takes care of that. Well, looks like Minna here needs a new left leg. Oh yeah, that's right, I don't have any belt yet. Even though I brought the orders queued up. And yeah, in order to prevent hostile raiders from, well, destroying the mortars, I think I'm just going to encase it in a wall of uranium. And oh yeah, we have a gift. 2 glitter world medicine. And we had a ideological celebration to celebrate the victory over the Met Hive. But it was terrible, so yeah. Alright, so now that we have some bionic legs, well, let's just say Mina here is going to be getting some new legs. It was the left leg. And just make sure, and this is correct. And it is. Pinda is off on an insulting spree. The final straw was intense pain. Minav is off on a sad wonder. The final straw was intense pain. I've got a feeling we're going to be seeing a few more of those. And that's a 3% bonus to the melee dodge chance. Run that one again, please. Well, Bar's off on a bit of a tantrum. The final straw was supreme expectations, and he targeted his random furniture items and structures. And yeah, this is basically kind of why I isolated the Temp into its own storage facility over here. Because this is the entire point of this stone cellar. So that way, if it goes boom, it doesn't take up my entire colony's supplies. Well, we had a pretty good troop fair. In fact, it was so good, I wonder who wants to join. Nitros. Best at intellectual, still over 15. Let's see, now, stretch dark, meh. Optimus, jealous, delicate. Alright. Well, looks like we've got some new lovers. Minav and Minav. Alright. Looks like Ninja's Kanan's planning to visit along with Ninja's grandpa, so that's nice. I think I fit a pretty good stopping point for this video, so like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video and its playlist all over social media if you want to help out the channel and you order them for free. And if you want to support your channel financially, there's a link to my Ko-Fi in the description below, or you can get your name on the chart stream for as little as $1 a month. Anyways, I'll see you in the next one tomorrow, so stay tuned for that one. Bye!